It's a new week, new movies, and this week brings us Unforgettable. If this film isn't very good, then this title's even worse. And did you enjoy the hairstyles and clothing of American Hustle, but wanted more guns? Then Free Fire is right for you. And tired of not paying for cute footage of pandas on YouTube? Well, this week, Disney, in conjunction with Earth, will give you the opportunity to rectify that with Born in China. It's all coming up on the New Movie Show. Welcome to the New Movie Show. Paul Preston here with you to fill you in on what's coming to theaters this weekend. Karen, Adam, and Bart will be joining me, and there's much to get to, including up-close looks at Unforgettable, Free Fire, and Disney Nature's latest Earth Day offering, Born in China. Last week was the debut episode of the New Movie Show. This, the latest offering from your brothers in film, the Movie Guys. If you've never heard our podcast or visited themovieguys.net, you might be wondering what a movie guy is. Or, what if I am a movie guy? Anyone can be a movie guy.
I'm a movie guy. I can rattle off a bunch of movies.
Look for these clues in your daily life and you'll know real soon if you're a movie guy. For example, movie guys know where they are in Los Angeles or any major city based on movie locations.
Hi, can you tell me how to get to the Century City Mall?
Oh yeah, that's easy. Just drive past the Happy Days house here, take a left at the Brady Bunch house, go past the tower Riggs jumped off of in Lethal Weapon. When you see Nakatomi Plaza, it's on the left.
A movie guy knows just when to drop a movie quote.
Did you or did you not have sex with my girlfriend?
You want me to go into detail about this?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth! Who am I
A
kidding?
few good men deflated the situation, and everything's great again. In fact, being a movie guy can get everyone off to a great start at a party. Lila, this is Mitch. Mitch, Lila.
Hi. This is my coworker, Mark.
Mark, Ryan.
Doctor?
Doctor.
Doctor?
Doctor? Doctor?
Doctor. Doctor.
Doctor.
And doctor.
Let's get some dip. I want to party with those guys. And I'm going to. As we get to our first film, Unforgettable looks to do for marrying Katherine Heigl what Fatal Attraction did for fucking Glenn Close. Heigl and Rosario Dawson go full dynasty in a thriller that looks like it'll unfold like a cheap suit packed in a carry-on suitcase, with a whole bunch of expected wrinkles that you just knew were going to happen. But to find out more about the plot, let's go up close with Karen.
In Unforgettable, Dawson's Julia Banks gets married to Baggage McRedflag, a handsome man who's got everything going for him, including an ex-wife, played by Heigl, who's not over him.
You know, there was a time when I thought we were on the road to getting back together. Then I met you.
Tired of stretching as an actor, Heigl takes on the role of a spiteful, bitter woman determined to make the lives of those around her a living hell. Sound familiar, cast of Grey's Anatomy? Jeff Stoltz brings Jeff Stoltz mania to the big screen as Unforgettable's unforgettable lead, David. Will he be up to the task of having two women fight over it?
Are you threatening me? Yes.
In an attempt to come to terms with the former husband's new love, Heigl's Tessa decides to meet her ex-husband's new wife, to get to know her. Nothing but steadfast friendship could possibly result from these two getting together.
Frankly, it was a little exhausting. A different position every night. I'm sure I don't have to tell you how he is.
Tessa decides if you can't beat them, join them, even if they don't want you to join them. And once you've joined them, beat them to death.
This isn't my life. It's mine!
Tessa resorts to cutting and pasting things on Facebook to get back at Julia. How exciting! Facebook will be home to both cat videos and cat fight videos. Nothing shows your ex-husband that you're a stable, sensible, and reasonable adult like killing someone out of unrequited love. But is she really the bad guy? Or is it Jeff Stoltz that's playing them against each other? It's a question passengers and coach will be debating for 90 days this summer. Paul?
And what happens next? Who knows? Unless you've seen Obsessed and The Hand That Rocks the Cradle, The Girl on the Train, Fatal Attraction, Sleeping with the Enemy, Unlawful Entry, and The Perfect Guy, just to name a few. Well, speaking of which, we're thrilled to tell you about something new here from the Movie Guys. So soon after the release of this, the New Movie Show, we already have a new technology to share with everyone. And we're going to have Bart come out here to tell us about the Movie Guys Psycho Girlfriend dating app.
Now, if you're trying to find a girlfriend with a dating app, then chances are you're not just looking for a girlfriend, but you're looking for a completely crazy girlfriend. And finding the special kind of crazy that's just right for you is no easy task. I should know. And sure, every dating app offers some crazy women to choose from, but why take the chance on swiping right on what you think is a complete psycho, only to find out on your very first date that she has a steady job and doesn't cry herself to sleep every night because nobody liked her Instagram selfie? Look, we've all been there. You see what looks like the perfect crazy girl. Her profile says things like, "Are you up for a challenge?" Or maybe it has that overused Marilyn Monroe quote. You know, the one that says, "If you can't handle me at my worst, then you don't deserve me at my best."
That's a nice way of saying, hey, I'm awful a lot.
You read that and you think, right on, this sounds like a crazy, insecure woman. I'm in love. But then you show up only to find out that she doesn't have daddy issues and has a credit score well over 700? Look, if you're tired of being disappointed by the amount of sanity in the women you've been meeting on other dating apps, then the Movie Guy's Psycho Girlfriend dating app is for you. We promise only truly crazy psycho women with clear, concise profiles detailing exactly how nuts they are. No more guessing as to whether or not works hard, plays harder means that she's a corporate lawyer who enjoys rock climbing or a stalker who enjoys standing outside your window at night staring at you while you sleep. Sometimes you can't be sure from just a few photographs whether that crazed glint in her eye is the sun or maybe her Prozac wearing off. Well, the Movie Guy's Psycho Girlfriend dating app takes all the guesswork out of just how crazy your next potential girlfriend might be. Now here's an example of a woman you might find on an ordinary dating app. But all her profile says is that she's looking for a partner in crime. Well, that certainly sounds promising, but what kind of crime? Felonies? Misdemeanors? Does she collect knives? Or cook small woodland creatures? Who knows? But I know this one certainly does, because it says so right in her profile. With the Movie Guy's Psycho Girlfriend dating app, we promise that you'll find all kinds of crazy. Whether you're just looking for your average run-of-the-mill underage stalker type, or someone who'll trap you into a relationship by getting pregnant. Maybe you're looking for more of a matronly type, you know, one who's good with a sledgehammer and enjoys slow walks. Very, very slow walks. Or perhaps you like going all the way and you want the complete life-ruining experience. You know, woman who enjoys weekends plotting the demise of your former wife, getting you fired, and assuming custody of your children. With our unique settings feature, we let you select the precise type of crazy that's best for you. For example, do you want all the danger and unease of having your new girlfriend's life being threatened, but you don't really want to lose your job and you don't have any children to involve? Well, we've got that too. It's all here, and guys, we've got you covered also. Because let's face it, women don't have the corner market on crazy. Oh, good for you! So, if you just can't get enough crazy girlfriends, then try the Movie Guy's Psycho Girlfriend dating app and rest easy knowing that your next date could be your last. Literally.
Let's take all that heated intensity of that last movie and add guns. You think your workplace environment is hostile? Try being an arms dealer. It's like an office job, but when you leave the coffee pot empty, Don from HR will have you kneecapped. It's time to talk about Free Fire, the high-concept movie about lowlifes. When a dozen gun dealers, buyers, and intermediaries meet in a warehouse, they break the ice with some mistrust exercises, which lead to more than a few mistrust falls. And when the arms deal goes wrong, because that's what arms deals do, a room full of colorful psychos spend most of the runtime of the movie shooting at each other and ducking for cover.
Like your cardboard armor.
Protection from infection.
If you're going to have a wide variety of maniacs get together and try and conduct business, I suggest having a mixer first, so you know who you're dealing with. Works at Comic-Con. There's an old adage in filmmaking, if you introduce a gun into a scene, someone's going to use it.
Is that what they say?
So if you introduce several guns at a warehouse where weapons are being sold for cash, we're pretty sure that you could write this movie. Now, this film takes place in 1978, so expect a lot of gratuitous facial hair, loud suits, and wide collars. It also takes place in a single location. To talk further about the single location shoot, let's throw things over to Adam, who's at the Free Fire premiere. Adam.
Hey, Paul, I'm here at the Free Fire premiere. The movie takes place in Boston, but you're not going to see a lot of Boston because it takes place mostly in a warehouse.
Right. What's the trick to making a one-location film work?
So the trick is to maximize your production value, even though you're shooting in one location, by using a lot of special angles.
You're saying this is something done with a camera when you really don't have a budget?
As sure as the actors and this red carpet are in a different place than you are now.
All right, Adam. Hey, thanks for your insight. When you get back here, I'd like to talk some more about this movie.
Okay.
Adam, Free Fire looks to have an eclectic cast. Can you tell us more about them?
Absolutely, Paul. The leads of Free Fire should be in every movie. Justine, the gun broker, is a rather unscrupulous American businesswoman. She's played by Brie Larson, who's no stranger to being stuck in one place after winning an Oscar for Room.
I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Larson is spending a lot of time in the 70s lately, from the 1973 setting of Kong Skull Island to 1978 Boston. This film and Kong are setting audiences up to accept Brie Larson as Marvel Comics' next superhero, Captain Marvel, which has me very excited. If she can survive a giant ape and a room full of gunfire, that's superhero material right there. The rest of this cast could be locked in a warehouse for weeks and never starve because of their diet of scenery chewing.
Yeah, that's a doozy, Judge.
Cillian Murphy,
Dr. Green isn't here right now.
plays an IRA soldier, and Armie Hammer,
Army training, sir!
plays the part he's perfected, the white guy.
You didn't masturbate before you got here, did you?
What?
I told you I don't want to work with anybody who's carrying a loaded weapon.
Things get a little out of control when the delivery of weapons isn't quite what they ordered. And when we say a little out of control, we mean all hell breaks loose. And yes, there were shots fired.
There weren't any shots fired.
No, I just said that shots were fired.
You think I'm fucking around here, fucking zero?
But the real reason to see this, or anything he's in, is Charlton Copley. Last seen, and seen, and seen, and seen in Hardcore Henry.
When, baby, I know so well I've got you under my skin.
It's rated R for strong violence, drug use, sexual references, and pervasive language. So warning, they all use language. Wondering who God would look up first if she came down to Earth? You'd be right if you guessed Sam Worthington. It's The Shack. Still in theaters.
Still?
Have you ever watched Groundhog Day and thought to yourself, man, I wish this wasn't hilarious? Wish granted with Before I Fall, which is still playing in theaters.
Still?
While you're waiting for that BJ and the Bear remake, you can at least take in Dax Shepard's 101-minute excuse to take his clothes off because Chips is still in theaters.
Still?
Free Fire takes the old Mexican Standoff to a whole new level. But the Mexican Standoff is just one type of standoff. And to help inform our audiences before they watch Free Fire is the Movie Guys digital animatics team, CG Buttons and Art Fakey. Good to have you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Paul. The standoffs beyond the Mexican one are rarely seen. So we have created a couple examples of a variety of standoffs using 3D images generated in-house with our patented animatic generator. Of course, there's the American standoff we've all seen. And anyone who's seen an American standoff will no doubt be familiar with an Italian standoff. And few people recently have seen a French standoff. If you find yourself selling guns or sausages, it's important to recognize that you're in a Polish standoff.
Guys.
But it's important to recognize the difference between those and an Irish standoff. Of course, many have seen a Chinese standoff. But be careful, because it's easily confused with a Native American standoff. But perhaps the hardest to recognize is the Russian standoff. It's the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man! Oh!
There's a lesson here. Never crack open the patented animatic generator if you want to get some work done. Bart is joining me once again to take the piss out of a film that otherwise looked innocent and fun. It's a documentary following the lives of 3 animal families. First, there is the panda bear mother who struggles to teach her young baby how not to procreate. Next is a 2-year-old golden monkey who leaves his own family after feeling overshadowed by his sister and joins a group of other self-exiled orphan monkeys. And finally, a snow leopard mother raising her 2 cubs in one of the most unforgiving environments in the world.
Harsh environments, dysfunctional families, and single mothers? This is born in Detroit.
With international distribution becoming more and more important to the release of American movies, it was only a matter of time before Disney Nature started pandering to that demographic.
You're a damn terrorist. All right, just get the hell out of here. I got a goddamn campaign.
But don't worry, this isn't about greed, as a portion of the proceeds from Born in China's opening weekend go to the WWF.
What the hell is this? What the hell is this? It's a new champion!
Documentaries of animals struggling for the survival of their species are everywhere, from Animal Planet to C-SPAN. And over the years, the Disney Nature label has separated itself from BBC's Planet Earth by having 100% less sudden deaths by alligator. Disney once again achieves photography so intimate and incredible that it would make a National Geographic photographer throw his camera at Ansel Adams.
Disney has taken the impossible task of capturing animal lives and made it harder by shooting the nervous breakdowns of pandas in close-up at 14,000 feet. By contrast, I can't take a selfie with my cat without suffering a few scars to show for it.
Yes, but is this an epic journey?
It's a Disney movie, so it's not only epic, but it's also a classic.
But as adorable as the panda, golden monkey, and snow leopard are, this movie fails to feature China's most adorable creature. Will the pandas fuck? Will they have children?
Which child will the government force them to terminate?
We'll find out together in Born in China. Well, thanks, Bart. If it weren't for you, that movie would have seemed pleasant. And those are the films for April 21st. But I tell you, I'm kind of inspired by Earth Day. Let's go around the table and talk about what we learned, shall we? I mean, what, from the heart now, answer me. What inspires you? Karen?
Oh, I'm inspired to explore the wilds around me. There's a lot of places here in Southern California I haven't even seen yet.
That's great.
I'm inspired by American democracy. I know things can get a little crazy, but you know what? Our founding fathers had it right. I'm inspired every day.
That's true. Bart, what inspires you?
Pisghetti!
Hey! Awesome idea. That is very inspiring.
That's very inspiring.
Yeah, that's
Thank
great.
you.
I could write a whole other show now with this amount of inspiration.
One thing you do care about. Okay, then I quit as your son.